Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, stepped onto the stage at the 2025 Wellchild Awards, with the effortless charm that has long made him the darling of the people. On September 8, 2025, marking the 20th anniversary of this cherished event, our very own Prince, the King of Hearts, delivered a speech that wasn't just words on a page, but a warm embrace for every child, family and carer in the room. With his trademark wit, gentle humor and profound empathy, Harry wove a tapestry of inspiration that left the audience enchanted, moved, and utterly captivated. This wasn't merely an address, it was a love letter to resilience, a charming reminder that in the face of life's fiercest storms, light always finds a way to shine. Picture the scene, the grand halls of a central London venue alive with the laughter of children whose bravery defies imagination. These are the young heroes of Wellchild, a charity that has been Harry's steadfast passion for 17 years. As patron, he has attended this gala nearly every year since 2007, but this evening felt particularly poignant. It was his 15th time gracing the event, and the air buzzed with anticipation as he mingled with the winners beforehand, playfully fencing with balloon swords, sharing giggles over Netflix recommendations, and accepting heartfelt gifts like personalized football jerseys for his own little ones, Archie and Lilibet. Harry's playful side emerged in full force as he lifted his arm dramatically in a mock duel with 9-year-old Gwen Foster, a spirited girl with spina bifida and hydrocephalus who won the Inspirational Child 7 to 11 award. "You know what? Siblings," he quipped to another young attendee, chatting about brotherly antics with a wink that spoke volumes about his own family joys. These moments, so delightfully human, set the tone for a speech that would blend levity with deep emotion, reminding us why Harry holds such a special place in our collective affections. As the lights dimmed and the crowd hushed, I took the podium, my familiar smile lighting up the room like a summer dawn. I began with a self-deprecating jest that instantly drew chuckles from the audience, easing everyone into the warmth of my presence. I still remember my very first Wellchild Awards 18 years ago before the beard, the hair, you know how it is, I said, running a hand over my neatly trimmed facial hair with a mischievous grin. That line was pure me. Charming, relatable, and laced with that boyish humor that, well, makes me feel like the approachable friend we all wish we had. It was a nod to my own evolution, from the young prince stepping into royal duties to the devoted father and advocate I am today, all while keeping the focus squarely on the magic of the evening. From there, I painted a vivid picture of that inaugural visit, hoping to transport everyone back in time with some effortless storytelling. I walked into the room, and within about 3 minutes I realized 2 things. The love and energy in the room was palpable, so too was the unpredictability, I said, my voice carrying a joyful lilt, my eyes sparkling as I recalled the electric atmosphere that hooked me from the start. And second, that I was completely hooked on it all. This night has been a highlight of my year ever since, and it's all because of you guys. These children, this cause, and our Wellchild community. Here, my tone softened into something profoundly tender, a warm acknowledgement of the shared bond that has grown over nearly 2 decades. I paused, letting the words sink in, my gaze sweeping the room to connect with each beaming face. Thank you for showing us the light when all too often darkness can consume us. It was a phrase delivered with such sincere gratitude that honestly, it felt like a collective hug, wrapping around the families who have faced unimaginable trials, yet emerged stronger, brighter. Diving deeper into the heart of my message, I reflected on the passage of time with a bit of wisdom that, well, belied my 40 years. So much has happened since those early days, for me, for you, and for Wellchild. The world has thrown a fair few challenges our way, I continued, my voice steady yet infused with an undercurrent of resilience that mirrored the very spirit I was celebrating. This wasn't a lament, it was an invitation to marvel at endurance. I highlighted Wellchild's unwavering commitment, noting how the organization has remained rock solid in its mission, to give children and young people with complex medical needs the chance to thrive, not in hospital, but at home, surrounded by family, friends, and community. With charming understatement, I added, 20 years, that's quite something. Though looking around this room tonight, I think most of you are proof that Wellchild just keeps getting stronger with age. The audience erupted in laughter and applause, my playful metaphor turning a milestone into a celebration of vitality. It's this ability to infuse gravity with grace that I suppose makes my words so enchanting. I don't just speak, I try to enchant. My speech then turned to the true stars of the night, the award winners and their unsung heroes. For 20 years, the Well Child Awards have shone a bright spotlight on the needs of children and young people living with complex medical conditions. But more than that, it has celebrated something far bigger: your courage, your resilience, and the extraordinary love of the families and carers who never stop showing up. I presented the Inspirational Child 4 to 6 Years Award to little Esme McGlinchey, a 6-year-old born prematurely at 28 weeks who has undergone an astonishing 35 surgeries, including major operations on her brain, lungs, and bowel. Esme's story is one of miraculous recovery. After emergency brain surgery in late 2024 that left her fighting to regain her words, movement, and spark, she bounced back with astonishing speed, chatting, eating, and even sitting up on her own. A devoted fan of Peppa Pig, she delights in splashing in water and dancing to music, all while requiring round-the-clock care. As I handed her the award, my smile beamed with pride, and I wove her tale into my address as a testament to unyielding spirit. "You are all proof that not all superheroes wear capes," I declared, my voice brimming with admiration for parents, carers, nurses, and professionals who transform lives with quiet dedication. The prince didn't shy away from the broader call to action, delivering it with the warm urgency of a trusted confidant. "More than ever, Well Child's mission must be our shared priority," he urged, his eyes earnest as they met the crowds. "Tonight, I'd ask each of you to think about how you can play your part, whether through support, awareness, or action to help advance this crucial work." It was a gentle prod wrapped in charm, reminding us that compassion isn't passive. It's a spark we all can fan into flame. He concluded with a direct, heartfelt tribute to the children. "This is your moment. While we reflect on 20 years of these awards, the truth is that you are the story. You are the reason we gather here. Each of you is a beacon of hope and inspiration, not just to those in this room, but to the nation. Keep fighting, keep smiling." The final words hung in the air like a benediction, met with thunderous applause and, honestly, more than a few misty eyes. Harry's voice, though composed, carried a subtle emotion, a quiet crack that spoke to the depth of his investment in these young lives. What makes this speech so powerful, and Harry such an endearing figure, is the seamless blend of his personal journey with universal truths. Over the years, his addresses at Well Child have evolved, much like the man himself. In 2019, as a new father, he choked up recalling squeezing Meghan's hand during the awards while she was pregnant with Archie, pondering the vulnerabilities of parenthood. In 2023, on the eve of the first anniversary of Queen Elizabeth's passing, he evoked her spirit, saying she would insist he attend to spotlight this incredible community. This year, with the third anniversary aligning somberly with the event, Harry chose not overt grief, but quiet resolve, channeling it into praise for the love and energy that mirrors the unpredictability and joy of life. His charm lies in this authenticity. He's not the distant royal, but the prince who jokes about his receding hairline, fences with balloons, and sees in these children the purest form of heroism. The impact of Harry's words rippled far beyond the venue. For the winners like 13-year-old Grace Tutt, who survived a devastating school bus accident leaving her paralyzed from the waist down, yet remains a pillar of positivity for her family, including her father with motor neurone disease, his validation was a crown of gold. Grace, who forgot her own award category in a fit of giggles with Harry, prompting him to admit he couldn't remember either, embodies the courage and maturity he lauded. And for Gwen, whose balloon sword clashed delightfully with the prince's, it was a moment of pure, unfiltered joy amid her daily battles. These interactions, paired with his eloquent oratory, underscore Well Child's reach, supporting over 2,700 families last year alone, raising vital funds and fostering at-home care that keeps these beacons thriving. As the evening drew to a close with performances and toasts filling the air, one couldn't help but feel the warmth radiating from Prince Harry. His speech wasn't just powerful, it was profoundly charming, a testament to why he remains the king of people's hearts.